Alright, what's up you guys? Time for another video. I was looking at a lot of YouTube videos about Antifa. Well, this time the reason why I wanted to talk about them is I saw an Alex Jones video, which I looked all around to verify this, and I didn't see this on my news or anything. It got me to look at other Antifa videos. No evidence to support this at all, other than Alex Jones. The guy, the shooter in Las Vegas, had Antifa literature was found in the place or whatever, and, but I'm not believing that till I see more, stuff which I'm not seeing. I mean, some of the Alex Jones stuff, I used to listen to, but he's been saying a lot of really crazy things lately and all that. But so there's some stuff that he goes ahead and says that doesn't even wait. Sometimes he goes ahead and just says. So you got to look at other things, other videos, other articles, and find out for sure. But I started seeing other stuff about Antifa, which has evidence and actually showing Antifa people doing, in a little Fox News clip of an Antifa person actually on the news saying shit. When you get shit like that, you know right away if you hear it from the horse's mouth. And then I'm seeing a video about, okay, say you don't like InfoWars, and this is an InfoWars reporter, right? They're throwing urine on her and doing all kind of different things. But one thing I want to see too about Antifa, try not to laugh when I'm seeing so much of this shit, because I'm all laughing. I see this other video from the Thinkery. Yes, there was a guy that was making a text on my other video about Antifa having all these guns, and I was laughing at it. Yeah, talking about the state they're in has an open carry. Yeah, there's open carry in some states like that, but when do you still with open carry, you're allowed to just walk right around somewhere like an armed militia somewhere? Who gives you permission to do that? And can any group just go and do that, or is it only certain people that get special permission, special privilege to walk around? And you wonder if the rifles are even real, if they get around in some other kind of way. But what gets me about them and all that too is, first of all, I ain't no white supremacist or anything like that. I told people in videos before that I don't see whether it's because of another race or for any reason. I'm laughing at these people like this young kid with a little toy Confederate flag in his hand and his pictures and some stupid thing on his head, like scarf on his head that doesn't even match in a hat, a Confederate flag, and he walks into a church, unarmed people in a church because he don't like black people, okay, and shoot unarmed people. An act of cowardice, instead of going some of them places where he wouldn't dare to go and go shoot, that would shoot back and he'd probably get killed. That's an act of cowardice. You don't like it. That's what I talk about. But then what I'm saying about Antifa too is they're a bunch of cowards. They go to all the places where they figure people will be intimidated by them, and only white people are racist, all right? And how about those videos in the past that you had these other Black Panther Party going openly saying, you want freedom, you got to kill white people and kill crackers. Hey, Antifa, why don't you go after them? Hey, all racism should be wrong, right? But only the stuff you can make excuses, the easy stuff, you know what I mean? The easy people. What's worse? Somebody that doesn't like a certain race and they go and decide to go after unarmed people of another race in a fucking church, or some cowards that claim they're anti-fascist but pick and choose the so-called fascists that they want to call fascists that are easy. and like I said, I ain't no white supremacist, but there are some other kind of skinhead groups I seen on Gangland, you know, and I think Antifa don't like Gangland either, because yes, different skinhead groups and Aryan nations were on Gangland too, talking about how they do these armed robberies and selling these drugs. But then Gangland, the show, is awful diverse. It's not saying anybody because of a certain race is bad either, but yeah, you get some other group that's not white, that doesn't like white people, blames all white people because you have a few bad white people and they decide you want freedom, you want to kill other white people, or you get somebody on there too that's, I heard clips on talk shows and other kind of places too, and I had a clip from a radio show too, and one guy says, I hate the goddamn white man, and mother and child and all that stuff. Oh, that's totally okay. Hey, Antifa, why don't you go give them hell? Oh, that's different. But anyway, about like things like skinheads and all that, like, oh, they call everybody fascist, the easy ones. They want to pick and choose. But what about these skinheads out there with tattoos? These really heavily built groups and stuff like that. Why don't Antifa go after them? You know what I mean? Their asses would be. See, there's a dangerous element if you want to be a thing like Antifa. You could go to these places in numbers yourself, but yet like you're really something with some stupid little, like I saw on the Fox News clip, with some stupid black handkerchief around your neck that you put here, but it's around there. Fox News glasses and stupid little haircut and all that shit. But yet they have our little Antifa gang, but not only they need their gang, they have to be somewhere with a lot of people around. But if you go to these areas where you got these skinheads that nobody else wants to mess with, plus you've got groups of other races too that do a lot of shit that ain't right, and they're pretty dangerous people too. But yet you're in a safe space, you know what I mean, too. And it's easier to say maybe people like me or some average white Joe walking down the street or walking past your group, mind his own business, that asks you if I ask a simple question about their cause, you know, how do you know I'm not looking to join? But you might think I'm an infiltrator or an informer, right? Ask questions, what do you believe in? You might get your girlfriends to throw a cup of urine on me or somebody else too. It's like, fuck you. I mean, like, I ain't no white supremacist. I got black friends. I work next to a couple Spanish-speaking people at contracting jobs I went to, you know, these construction jobs. Damn nice people. I mean, I think there's a lot of people that need to chill. There's a lot of people that are just feeding the fire. I think anybody of any race got to stay away from some of their own and of the other race that's toxic to them. Even your own. Yeah, even me. Somebody the same skin color as me or another color as me. It don't matter. They're people that'll drag you into shit or get you into trouble, get you arrested, or toxic people that, whether they want to get you addicted to drugs or get you. And another thing I always said about protesting too, you want to protest something, you can easily just go to it and don't even plan on it. And these bunch of people protesting, what if they damn burn something? That happened in the 60s too. Back in the 60s, these hippie days, and even people that were school teachers going doing these protests, and they ended up on the FBI wanted list. Well, yeah, you can easily fall into this protest, and it's supposed to be a what do you call, peaceful protest, which you're allowed. And then say a bunch of the guys you would start burning shit down, and you're with them, and before you know it, your asses get thrown in jail too. But yeah, people pick and choose who's allowed to protest too. Everybody else got to shut up, and anybody else says anything, you're just running your mouth. You need to shut up. People stick their finger in your face and tell you, you better shut up, or you need to let it go, or you need to get over it. But then when you get to say it to them, it's different. They're like, shut up, you know. It only matters to you. Like you're graced with the right to say anything. Bow down to them, or maybe behave the way they want you to behave, and maybe you'll get graced into being with their group. And by then, plus they can indoctrinate and school you in what they want you to think and say. You got to make sure that everything that comes out of your mouth is, and even your activities, all behavior is exactly like them too, so you don't embarrass them. So you get that in religion, or the getting high crowd, which is whether it's the getting high crowd on the street or getting high crowd in the colleges, and every single buddy out there, want to tell you how you should behave and all that too. You rebel against one and go in another, and you got to kiss their ass, and then you find out that you're have to told how to behave. Like for example, some of us that don't care for Antifa and see they're hypocrites, a lot of us wouldn't join a white supremacist group or any kind of other group, because a lot of us listen to other kind of classic 70s music that literally was the foundation for rock and roll, like the older, oldies funk and all that too, and then you had some 80s rap and all that, and then the rest of that gangster stuff, it's not a lot of our culture. You got a lot of groups of these white kids that are dressing a stereotype and making another race look bad. They think it's their shit because they want to they're exploiting or imitating. Geez, what's more racist? Actually being racist and not liking somebody because of the color of their skin? Or what's worse, imitating and dressing and acting a stereotype and pretending to be, in a lot of cases, an exaggerated these white kids, these exaggerated stereotype that makes that's almost suggesting that every single person, because they're black, they're like this, because they dress like this, or they listen to this, or whatever. I think a lot of people are getting ridiculous there, to a point where don't get me wrong. There's these. I had a motley crew in different places I worked. It's not about how they dress or whatever too, and we all picked up slang from people of other races that were our friends. We understand that concept, right? And some of us have friends that were black, and a few of them that were even Latino worked next to. But that's what makes the world good too. If you have a motley crew, some kind of where that you work next to, you had some places that you worked that sucked. Then you had some places where there was a particular crew or group that you kind of miss. That kind of makes you more human in a certain respect. Yeah, and then one thing too. What about the yoga instructor that gets shot unarmed? Which I don't think an African American cop would even do such a thing, but that happens to be a Somalian and country that was known as terrorist, and he had a like I said, the victim could have been a black yoga woman too. It was something else. But people pick and choose their outrage. You know what I mean too. I was told that I had to just let it go. Don't be making the videos. I'm supposed to shut up. Just let it go. Like, fuck you. Anybody shot unarmed, whether they're black and white, should be investigated. Should be wrong. And I don't think Antifa even knows that. Anybody who joins that stupid ass group is a fucking idiot. Overgrown juvenile mind. Ooh, I'm really scared of them. Tell me how to not be racist. Get the. Yeah, I might want to go Italian on them. Get the fuck out of here.